I'm Shipon Kumar Das, Assistant Inspector General, Department of Inspection for Factories and Establishment. Today I will go for discussing about the matter modern slavery. This is very new, but not old, because modern slavery has been introduced in our country because of huge number of people they don't have job. That's why they are signing a bond. They will not leave within 3 years. They will not leave within 5 years. If they leave or if they switch from the job, they will pay for their leaving, because it's a bondage. It's like a chain. They do not have a choice. So this term was used in earlier generations when there was no regulatory body to control the job sector, to control the industry. Even the employer and the employee, and the difference was not clear. Now we have the Labor Law 2006 amended 2013, where there is a term modern slavery is not there clearly defined, but it has been a part in our society by UN. UN said you cannot force people to work. You cannot let people to bring their labor with a condition. If it is allowed, then it will be called, or it will be said as a modern slavery. So modern slavery in our country is a new term, and people practiced it, but the term is new. That's why there is a problem how we will define it. For example, if I let some people to work in my vessels, it will be sent to a sea or the oceans to fishing or some that type. Then I don't allow them to come into the shore within 3 or 4 months. Their rights, their salaries, their different facilities is not controlled, is not provided. Then they cannot say, I will leave the job, I don't like this job. So in that sense, modern slavery will be 100% define this segment. In our country, what we see people are applying for the job, and they're selected. After being selected, they allowed papers. You cannot leave the job within 3 years. You cannot leave the job within 5 years. If you leave the job, you will be allowed for punishments of some money. That is totally covered the term modern slavery. So in that sense, it is so clear in our modern society now in 2017, and people are so modern, and we are practicing globalization's best concept, because we are connected with Facebook, we are connected with all over the world. We can click, we can see, we can learn, we can get information from everywhere. But our generation has been experiencing a very bad term, that is modern slavery. So how it can be controlled, that is a question mark. But a question mark is a problem. So for that reasons, so we should implement the labor law and definitions of the employee and employer. Who is employee, who is a laborer, there should have some difference. If we can make difference between the employee and employer and their boundary, how much they can go, and what will be the procedure to let them go from my company. I'm the owner, I will let her to my company to work. If he or she wants to leave my company, there is a problem. But if I kick him or her out from my company, I don't need to pay much So the system is not 50-50 or not win-win situation. It's just a one party loser and one party winner. So modern slavery is for the owner. So it should be stopped, and this term should be controlled by proper implementations of law, proper implementations of government interference, because government can do better. So our department, we are the labor inspectorate, that we say Department of Inspection for Factories and Establishment. We're working for controlling this problem, but is so limited, and the unit of our country is so big, like 83,000 units. 83,000 units. So it should be controlled by proper implementations of labor law and consents of our owners, and let people think they are human. They are not a slave. They are not an animal. They have intellectuality that should be used for the betterment of the company. If they want to leave, they can, because we believe in freedom. We believe in human identity. So human identity cannot be treated as a slave or as an animal. So in that sense, modern slavery can be controlled by our consent. Thank you for my presentation.